Hello everyone, my name is Debbie and I decided that I would show y'all a few acquisitions that I got yesterday. I had seen Michael's was having a sale that if you bought online and picked up in the store, you got a really good deal on some yarn. So I went and I picked up a few things. I was planning on making some dishcloths and washcloths and trying to maybe sell a couple of them. So of course I went and I got the sugars and cream, and these were 99 cents, so I got three for $3. I got three of each color that I bought, and they are 95 yards. They're 100% cotton, 2 ounces, 56.7 grams. So I got three of these, which is the psychedelic, which has got some really pretty greens and pinks and blues and just a very good variety of colors in there. I think that'll work up cute for a dishcloth or a washcloth. I also got this one, which is Coral Seas Ombre, which kind of has, you can see the colors in there, some blues and oranges and pinks, some really nice light blues. Thought that was a pretty color. I also got this, I got three of these also, which is, what's the color? Daisy Ombre, which is a yellow and a white ombre color, so I think that'll work out really pretty. Be some really pretty cloths. Okay, where'd the other one go? And I got the Rick Rack Ombre, which this is kind of dark. I thought maybe I could make something up for my husband with that, a washcloth for my husband. I think he likes the one I made him before, so I think he might like another one. And I also got this one, which is strawberry. So it's just a pink and white. It's a really nice color, pink. It's a little showing up a little darker on the phone than it's really showing, but it's a really pretty pink. I like that one. So I'm gonna work on those soon. And I also got some Bernat Baby Velvet because I was working on a blanket, and I'm working on this blanket. I'm doing it with Crystal from Bag of Day Crochet. But hers, she makes it into a sleep sack, but I'm just leaving it whole and making a blanket out of it. And this yarn is 100% polyester, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 163 yards. And I got these for $2.69. So I got two of these just to make sure that I don't run out of yarn, and didn't want to not be able to find it. So I got that. And those were all my acquisitions from Michael's. And then while I was out and about, Hobby Lobby had their yarn on sale for 30% off. So I thought I'd stop and pick up a few things that I had some plans on making. And I found this. It's called Crafter's Secret. It's 100% cotton. It's a very nice Christmas color. It's called I Love Christmas. So they are 100% cotton, 95 yards, and they recommend a 5mm hook, a 4.5mm crochet knitting needles, and they're 2 ounces, 5.7 grams. So it's pretty much equivalent to the sugars and cream. So I got two of these. I'm going to make some Christmas dishcloth. And I also got this one. It's a Christmas print. It's got some really pretty greens and reds and pinks. Has a little more white than the other one, but it's a very nice color. And so I got two of these also. And then I had made Crystal from Bag of Day Crochet's basket that she had created, and so I decided that I wanted to donate one to my church. Our fall festival's coming up, and I thought maybe they could auction it off. So I got this stretched taffy. It's Yarn Bee stretch taffy. Sherbet Punch is the color, and it's 50% acrylic, 50% polyester. It has 49 yards, and it takes 2 of these to make the basket. So I got 2 of those, and you end up with a little bit left over. It only has a knitting hook for 8 millimeters. I think I used a 25 millimeter hook to do this, but it's a very nice color. I think it'll work up really pretty in that basket. So I'm excited to start that. And these were 30% off. So I got these for $6.99 each instead of $10.99, $9.99. So that was, I think, a good deal. So I got 2 of those. Now, I've only been crocheting for a few months, so, but I thought I'd show y'all some of the things that I've made. I had started out making an infant hat, and my daughter had just had a baby, and so I was making an infant hat. And somewhere along the way, I guess I lost count on my stitches, and so my infant hat ended up fitting my daughter. So this is from Crafting with Claudia. It was a really cute little hat that she made. I did end up finally making it right, but I've already given that away to someone else. So I made this hat, and it fit my daughter. And then I ended up making one for my grandson. So it doesn't get a whole lot cold around here, so hopefully it'll get cold enough for them to wear that this winter. So I made one like that for my grandson. And then I made this hat, and I found the video on YouTube, but I really couldn't find it to give her credit for her pattern. I looked for it, and I can't find it, but it's a really beautiful pattern. It's a very different stitch, and then it's got these single crochets edging on the bottom. So I really enjoyed making this hat. It was different, and it was a little bit of a challenge for me because, like I said, I've only been crocheting for a few months, but you know, it fits my daughter, and so that worked out really, really nice. So I've enjoyed making all this stuff. I've gone a little overboard, I think. So my mother-in-law is from Pennsylvania, and so I thought I would make her something to keep her warm. She's always complaining about the cold. So I made her this cowl. It's from Bob Wilson's 123. It's a fall y'all cowl. So I made her this one. This is what she wanted. She wanted black, gold, and black. So I made her this one, and then I said, well, you know, I can do it the other way. And so I made this one. And so then I really thought, oh, that would be cool. And so I made this one, you know, and this one to me is just kind of busy, but I really like it. And so while I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, I also picked up these steel rings. And so I'm going to crochet around it and make one of those things you hang on your stove. And I'll give it to my sister-in-law, and I'm going to do it in these colors, the black and gold. And that way she can buy her a Pittsburgh Steelers terrible towel, and she'll be able to hang that on her stove in her house. So I'm working on all of that. That's going to be a future project. And then I had seen Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet's pattern for this pattern here, and I really liked it, and I didn't know what I wanted to make with it because she really just shows it and she didn't really make anything with it. So I ended up making a scarf with it. It's a little wide, but I think if you roll it up and you can put it on, and it's really nice and warm. So I thought my mother-in-law would like that also. So I was getting a little tired of working with black and gold, and so I've started some other things and changed colors a little bit here. And so put that right there. So I'm making this blanket, as I talked about earlier. I have little problem because I've gotten a knot in my yarn. Don't think I'm ever going to do a center pull again, because every time I do center pull, I seem to get these big knots. So I've been working on that. I worked on that for about 2 or 3 hours last night trying to get it. And I'm making progress. But hopefully I can get that done. So I figured we'd have some yarn chat and coffee, and I'll take a little drink, and hopefully I'll come up with something new to talk about later. So this is my work in progress. It's still on my needle here, my hook here. I have to get all this knot out before I can finish it, but it's for a baby at my church. And yeah, I think that's all I have for today. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope y'all enjoy watching my acquisitions and my finished objects and my little work in progress problem I'm having. So I hope to that y'all get to following me, and if you like my video, subscribe, like, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, I hope to see y'all again soon. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day.